James Harden has been traded from the 76ers, and guess where he went? To the Clippers. It's amazing that this happened. For one, the NBA is whack because they did this shit at like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. But the trade happened last night, and man, we got to kind of unpack this because this might be one of the worst trades I've ever seen, but also one of the best trades considering what you can get for the player. So let's go ahead and check it out. I'm on ESPN, and the Clippers landed Harden to partner with, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook. So this team is loaded. They got I've never really seen a team with 4 stars like this, so that's going to be awesome. But James Harden was traded. The 76ers sent Harden, PJ Tucker, and Flip Persuvis to the Clippers for Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, Nick Batum, KJ Martin, a 2028 unprotected first round pick, and 2 second round picks, and a 2029 pick swap with additional first round picks that will be routed from a third team. So there will be other first round picks, I believe, coming to the Sixers, but as of right now, this is the current package that we have. So did the Sixers, did they get robbed? Did they get fleeced? That's the problem. James Harden has been traded, 4 times in the past about 5 years? So maybe this is all that you could get. The Clippers played hardball, and they kind of did won. They won this trade because they didn't want to give up any of their young stars. They didn't want to give up Bones, which is supposedly what the 76ers wanted, was Bones and some first round picks. So when you get Robert Covington and Marcus Morris and Nick Batum, KJ Martin, I mean, you can have a few rotational pieces, right? And it doesn't seem like the Sixers really needed James Harden. I mean, they're going to need him in the playoffs, but for the regular season, this might help. It's definitely going to be a very, very strong bench. They're going to have a lot of depth on the 76ers if they keep these players. But they might trade these players in that 2028 first round draft pick for a star. The 2028 first round draft pick, that's a good pick because I believe they'll have 2 first round picks. So they might be able to trade, 2027, 2028, the Clippers 2028, and then be able to trade a whole bunch of these guys that they just got for an additional superstar. But I don't know really who's out there, who's available. That might be more some trade deadline type of conversation that they may have. But this is still not what the 76ers wanted, in my opinion. I think they really wanted a young star. But after all the shit that James Harden pulled this offseason, they was never going to let him play. And either he was going to sit out basically until the trade deadline, or they were just going to say, hey, to hell with it. We're going to take whatever we can get. And they got a first round pick and hopefully a few more first round picks. So it's still a bad trade in terms of the caliber of the superstar that they're trading, but that's probably all you can get because James Harden's name right now in terms of the NBA is shit. Because we already know if this Clipper situation don't work out, he's going to ask for a trade next year. And now it's the Clippers to deal with this dude. But they got Kawhi Leonard, they got Paul George, they got Westbrook. Hopefully they can get his fucking mind together. And he's in LA, which is another thing that, is very, very scary when it comes to his personals. But I'm not going to get into that. I don't know him or what the fuck he be doing. But I will say that I thought that the 76ers would get more. Also, the 76ers, they released Danny Green. So Danny Green's going to go to a contender somewhere. But yeah, what do you guys think about this trade? Do you think this is a shitty ass trade for the 76ers? Do you think the Clippers shouldn't have traded for James Harden? Do you think that the Clippers are now contenders? Me personally, I feel like the Clippers are championship or bust. They're championship or bust, in my opinion. If everyone stays healthy, they should have enough to get over the hump. And they still have a little bit of depth as well. Don't forget that PJ Tucker was in that trade as well. 76ers sent over PJ Tucker, so that also helps with depth for the Clippers. And they can get a whole bunch of players. Shit, they might pick up Danny Green. You don't know, So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Happy Halloween, YFM Sports.